Imagine an island that is so useless, the only reason why people even care about it is so that you can find your better siblings. In other words, is there an island that has been given the middle sibling treatment in the family? I think it's probably this island, the Elevative Island. Now, this island is located about in the northeast direction of the previously discussed Elevative Island in this video. Check it out. And also, it is 1.4 kilometers square and has a population of 589 people according to the recent 2024 census. Now, you might be wondering what the hell is the name Elevative even meaning? It means island of a landmark, and the reason why it's called that way is simply because of one reason. Earlier sailors, they could have used certain geographical structures or features on the island to find their way to Jaffna, literally the middle sibling of all of the islands. However, it should also be worth noting that there is actually something's going on here. For example, there is a somewhat thriving, well, barely thriving fishing and palmyra product industry. I say barely because actually there's limited market access for their palmyra products. The island is geographically isolated a lot, and at the same time there's rising fuel costs in the fishing, so that means there is actually quite a bit of limited economic growth going on here. In addition to that, there's also quite a lot of disputes between the locals and the navy, because the locals are saying that the navy is taking away their lands in order to establish a naval base on the island, but the navy will say that this is helpful because there's actually a lot of this island is useful to sort of stop the drug trade that's going on in the Indian Ocean. And of course it is not wrong, so but I would highly suggest you to make your own decision based on that. Nonetheless, if you actually do decide to visit here, there's one thing you should consider, which is that only a maximum of 25 visitors are recommended to be accommodated because it is a very small place. And in addition, there's actually quite a lot of flora and fauna. It's famous for ecotourism, and at the same time, there's also some churches and temples you can visit. For example, this St. Thomas Church, which was established back in 1875. There are actually two rules that you should follow. Very simple two rules that you should follow here. One thing is you should goddamn respect the island, and number two is just don't forget rule number one. And the next island is coming up in the next video, so stay tuned.